Hello, love. Welcome home to Eden. This is Eve Christoph, your singer, lover, dancer. And I want to encourage you, okay? If you're a guy, you've got to be more generous with the compliments. Yeah. You got to be way more generous with the expression of your adoration. Now, I know it's vulnerable, and a lot of guys think that it makes them less masculine or less attractive, you know, if they're showing how they're moved and how they are vulnerable to the woman's beauty or to her soul. The thing is that she's going to respect you more. She's going to see you as more of a man the more vulnerable you are, and the more you show how intoxicated you are by her spirit and her beauty. I'm continually amazed by the miserliness of men. You know, that they could get so much from giving compliments, from appreciation, from doing things for the woman that she wants. They could go so far with that, and they'll do this intermittent reinforcement thing where they'll start off being really warm and really giving and generous, and they get her involved, and then they go cold turkey, and they use it as a power thing, as a power play, like a power game, and then suddenly they'll give her a compliment again, so she's like, you know, waiting for crumbs. And what happens without this starvation mode for the woman is that she stops trusting, she stops opening, she stops blooming, she stops having as much self-confidence in herself, and you miss out on the rose, because when she's blooming in her rose self, she has a fragrance, a fragrance of joy that you have evoked. Yeah. So don't miss out. Don't be the Grinch. You know, the miser, for example, and this might be just an American phenomena, a white guy phenomena, I don't know. But I certainly don't experience this at all, usually with my more ethnic friends or lovers, although that's not entirely the case too. I have seen it with some of my ethnic friends, this thing of shower and then remove all support. So this is the thing. When you get into the groove of giving and pleasuring the woman, my friend was hanging with all of his Latin friends with a bunch of white guys, and they were all talking about going down on women. And categorically, these were Latin guys from all over the world, Argentina and Cuba and Puerto Rico and Peru and all these. And all the Latin guys are like, oh yeah, that's how you become a man. You pleasure the woman. That is, until you can do that, you're not a man. And all the white guys were like, we withhold that because we don't want to emasculate ourselves on hands and knees. You know, we just avoid that at all costs. We don't open, you know, so all these white women have never ever experienced their full capacity for pleasure. They'll be in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and still have never 40s, 30s, and not have ever experienced being really taken care of. Okay, but this is the thing. The guy thinks, oh, if I give more, I'm going to get less. It's going to be all about me, like, giving to her, and then I just won't I won't have as much for me. I should withhold to get more and make her want me and all this kind of crap, you know. But I know a guy who told me about his uncle in Zimbabwe who it was so good at pleasuring the feminine that this woman was so overflowing with having been given to by him. He would just like go down on her, pleasure her all night long, wait till morning to get more of what he wanted, just get her wild and crazy, and do this consistently, you know. Pretty soon she was so overly abundantly satisfied that she was just like, I gotta share you. This isn't fair. So she brought in a second wife for him. So he had a lot of work to do. He had to pleasure both women. And he did. And the women had each other to hang out with and cook with and enjoy him with. So there you go. It doesn't give you less to give more to a woman. It doesn't. I mean, the fear is that she will open into the wildness and her appetite will become so big that you can't keep up, right? Or that she'll want other guys once she's being fulfilled. No, she's going to dream of you. She's going to totally dream of you. She's going to just want you. And maybe her appetite will get bigger. Maybe she will, want to expand the relationship into polyamory, but this will not work against you. This whatever that, if you can go with the woman's full appetite and you can meet it, you're going to get a whole another level of pleasure. You really, really will. I promise you. So have courage, have faith, okay, and try some new things. Be generous. Be generous with your compliments. Be generous with your pleasuring her first, okay? Always. All right. Much love, darling. I'm on a roll because the lighting's so good today. The birds are singing and the lawnmowers are not going. The leaf blowers and all that stuff. All the guys have settled down so I can talk about sex with you, okay? Much love.